Hi everyone, it's Alex and Gio from Radd Time.
Yo!
And we're here today, we're doing something different. We'll go into a bit after, but what we're going to do is we are going to compare the XM Studio She-Hulk and the original Sideshow She-Hulk. So we're going to do a comparison and let you know which one we think's better and why. So keep watching. Boom.
Yeah, good. Yo, like Alex was saying, we're going to be doing a short comparison. We say short, probably won't be. We have 10 categories that we're going to score both of these pieces at, and at the end of it, we'll give a winner.
We purposely haven't discussed this either.
We have
We
not.
literally just wrote down, the only thing we discussed was the list of 10 points, which we are going to go through.
We have 3 amigos with us.
We have 3 in the background. Yeah, so we've got
They're
Mike,
fucking like as useful
Mike,
as a
Johnny,
teapot.
and Andy.
Chocolate teapot, useless. But we'll go through it together. This makes it sort of a little bit more fair, I believe. Okay, so if you do not know, this is the She-Hulk. So character appreciation moment. She-Hulk first appearance is what, Johnny?
Savage She-Hulk #1.
What year?
Savage She-Hulk #1.
Yeah, get your shit right.
God.
Okay.
I don't know.
No idea what year, right? Okay, so was it Jennifer Walters, who is a lawyer, solicitor, along them lines?
I believe so.
Yeah, and she is the cousin to Bruce Banner, Hulk. And I believe she gets her Hulkness from a blood transfusion from getting sick. Is that correct?
I'll take your word
I
for it.
believe
don't know
that
if
is
you're
the
watching-
case.
You've been watching the cartoons.
It's the cartoon I'm going with. That's all I've seen.
Yeah.
If it's anything else in the comics, I do apologise. Spat all over a cuff, doesn't matter. So we're going to be going through these little things and we'll see what we come up with. So let's start on the first one. Paint.
Okay. Well, initially from images and things, I actually did like the Sideshow piece a lot
Sideshow
more.
wins.
And was that it?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
pretty
we
much
were
it.
discussing-
I don't believe this is painted very well. In fact, it's painted crap. So I'm going.
I believe there's a Sideshow one, but both not great. When you
They're not.
break it
Neither
down.
of them are great, but we're talking about which one is better. For me, you know, I don't think, to be honest with you, I don't believe that this is. This isn't the neatest work I've seen from XM. So for me, no, I would give it to Sideshow on paint. Just, but I still would. What do you think? Do you want to come on? Get your XM t-shirt on. Let's go.
Well, I mean, if you look at stuff like the hair, for example,
Well, that's more accurate. That's to do with comic accuracy.
the hair on the She-Hulk from Sideshow is quite clumpy. It's just green, like a big green clump of. You know,
Are you talking about sculpt now, or are you talking about paint?
well,
sir?
the paint as well. I guess it has got some shades coming through. Again, a lot of her stuff is covered up by mixed media as well.
I actually don't like her green. I prefer this shade of green, but that's again to do with preference.
So I
and
think
not to
that's
do
where
with work.
Johnny's had it in the window and it's like fading
Well,
a
had
bit.
it in the fucking shop, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Had it
he
in a
has.
little corner shop.
Yeah.
Sale, 33 quid.
That he's sitting in his little tent.
Up with fucking, up with
His little TT.
silk cut cigarettes is up next to it.
But I do think, I mean, it's hard because the base and the bases paint differently. The figures, I mean, if we're talking about the figures, probably Sideshow just eases it in.
I think it's just, but I still think it's Sideshow.
It's close though.
I would.
It's not as-
Let's do a rat. Let's not make it.
But it's not as one-sided as I thought.
Let's do 10-9, right? 10-9.
Is that how you're doing UFC?
UFC 10, 10. It's easier that way. Unless there is if it's a real bad win for one or the other, we'll do a 10-8.
10-8. Okay.
10-8 because that's like standard knockdown. Yeah.
Right.
Right. Let's go with sculpt.
Sculpt. I mean, I like the sculpt of the Sideshow piece. I do think it's really nice. I do think you see the definition in there. Problem with this is, which is probably going to come under character accuracy, is this actually
Anorexic,
to me,
fucking hands down your throat.
When I look at the Sideshow one, from this angle especially, it could be Gamora.
Oh
It
yeah,
could literally
definitely.
be Gamora and not She-Hulk.
Yeah.
She is really.
It would be a good Gamora actually. It'd be a pretty good one.
She's really skinny. She has
Small and all.
absolutely no arse at all, and
Quite small.
you know, it is a bit too petite. I think the sculpt is nice, but I don't know. I just think it's.
Anybody disagree? No. So
You
who?
can still speak up if you want.
Yeah. Shout!
You have to-
It's accurate to the comic because the Sideshow one is based on that.
The Savage She-Hulk #1, yeah.
And she's doing that. She's exactly
Which is yeah, but I mean that's just one reference art. Which is the what would you say is the better? Who has the better
More
sculpt?
comic accurate.
More comic accurate, more She-Hulk accurate, more. What is the better sculpt? Just random. Better sculpt.
Better sculpt Sideshow.
Sideshow?
With She-Hulk, you don't have to have muscle to know that she's strong. She doesn't need to have muscle.
I don't know if we can hear you.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. I think if She-Hulk isn't imposing physically, then she's not She-Hulk. I don't give a fuck how strong she looks underneath that tiny little vest and them shorts. If she don't look bigger and stronger than everyone else, it's not She-Hulk. But that's like, yeah, you got yours. Mikey boy? Better sculpt. Sideshow 2.
I'm going to go. You raised a good point. I'm going to go with XM.
I'm going to say XM.
So that's Johnny and Mike Sideshow and
Andy XM, George XM.
I don't want to do the decision of it.
I love that I did it on purpose to get it today.
Yeah, fuck.
I did it today.
Again, I literally thought by seeing these before this will be very easy.
If you go at draw, it's 10-10. So it can be a draw, if you wish. If you want to be a pussy and sit on the fence and not make a call, then that's fine.
I'm going to go Sideshow.
Okay, so Sideshow's 10-9.
But then my point.
No, don't care. It's done. No, done, finished. Don't gloss over your shit. You made your decision. Yeah, hand your notice in. You're fired. Right, edition size. What's the numbers? We've got a regular here, and what's the ES on this? As a rough guess, anybody know?
I don't think it's that big.
Be careful with that. That fucking thing goes face first.
Yeah, that thing goes.
It's got
It's got to be like 750 in there for the.
Go under.
Suck it. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, that's 1,000 is the regulars, just 1,000. So we got a total of 1750. There's no way there's 1750 of that, so that loses. So that's a 9, and there's a 10 for XM Studios. Simple. Extras. Regular only comes as it is. Exclusive comes with.
We'll take it as the exclusive. The exclusive comes with the parking meter.
Yep.
One head.
She comes with 2 heads and
Art print.
3 switch out hands and an art print. So XM wins. 9 and 10. It's not rocket science. It's fact. Base. XM wins.
Yeah.
There's no way. That's
like
horrible.
this,
That base.
The funny
9
thing
and
about
10.
this. Wait. The funny thing about the She-Hulk base is what they should have done is kind of added road markings, and then it would have fitted more along the line with the parking meter. There is absolutely no markings or whatever to show this is a road or this is whatever. So
People say that this tank is too small, but is that right? I don't know if it is too
it's only
small.
the turret.
the top of the tank.
It's only the turret.
Yeah, it is only the assist.
It's only the rotation.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Take your fucking XM shirt off and calm down. You're in Radd time business now. Right? Don't do it. Just relax a little bit. You just say it once. Everyone can hear you. It's recorded.
Hasn't the caffeine worn off yet?
Jesus Christ. I had pizza, didn't I? Sugars now. Right, portraits. So you get 2 with the XM Studios one. One of them I don't care for much, which is this. I mean, geez, Alex dropped this and it's absolutely mint. He dropped it face first into a wooden floor and it's mint. There's not a fucking mark. I mean, this is more She-Hulk than our fucking statue. Yeah?
Dented by table.
You know what I mean? The floor is busted, but the face is fine. Go on, who's the better portraits?
I mean, like, if it's a kind of beautiful portrait, I
Hey, Nat.
don't like this one because it looks a bit kind of squashed. It almost looks like the head's been pressed.
Yeah, I get you.
And, she's a bit rounder. This one I quite like. It almost has like
Show me that one.
kind of like a 70s look to it. And this one, again, she looks like a Mora.
It really does look like a
Yeah,
more. It's
when
not
you do that,
She-Hulk.
but, I mean,
I'm
she
going
is,
XM for portraits, I'm afraid.
But
I still don't buy that. I don't buy that.
I still think
She-Hulk.
that's a beautiful head sculpt though. I think.
John, are you sure this ain't fucking leaning, bro? From that angle, it looks like it's going.
John, you sure this ain't fake?
Are you sure that's not leaning, John? Turn it sideways. Turn that some bitch sideways. It's going like that. What? What'd you say?
Yeah, it's going a little bit. Like,
It's coming for the
That's going.
it's going forward a little bit.
That is leaning, man. I don't give a shit anyway. If you turn it sideways, that is like, look at that.
Yeah.
It's going. She's been struck back.
Anyway, back on point here. I actually prefer the Sideshow face.
Right, good, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. On your fucking own, Georgie boy. It's all right.
I do actually really like this head here, and it got that real. I don't know. I think she's from the
Too late.
80s though, but
It's done.
No, just
You made your vote. You made your vote. Engineering. Now I'm going to be honest with you. I would have given this to XM, but this one that we've got here, her fucking foot is hovering all over the place. It's one of the worst engineered piece XM have made. It's fucking ghastly. This foot is not even touching anything, and it's basically no.
Yours ain't leaning.
Oh, this is leaning. This one is 100% leaning. But here's the difference, right? She's holding on to nothing. There's no
weight.
No, it's not even just weight. There's no nothing. There's nothing engineering that's difficult about this. There's nothing out of the box. This is 2 legs on a base doing fuck all. This, she's breaking a thing, trying to hold on to it. Its concept is more. It's difficult, more difficult than this.
Concept, yes.
This should not lean. You understand me? This should not lean. Not like that. So, and it's leaning, and the exclusive leans because they made it badly with the weight distribution isn't right. So it's very hard. This isn't made well. So I begrudge giving it this.
But also, I mean, like with the XM one, I mean, maybe they gave me the crap one because they knew it was for me. But the other side of it as well is you haven't really heard of any others leaning. With this one, there's been lots of them leaning.
Yeah.
So with that side of it,
I don't think either of them are good enough to score a win. I'm gonna both say NA because they're shit. The pair of them. I'm not even gonna score either of them. I think if you can't do a statue standing up on the base without it fucking falling over with nothing, she's like made of nothing. She's thin as anything. I think you should be ashamed of yourself. As a statue company, you should be ashamed that you can't make a statue just standing up without falling over or leaning forward. So that's not good enough.
A parking meter is a bit of a lame thing.
It is. It is. Yeah.
There's so much more with that. The tank is brilliant.
It is, but again, the execution of it is not good enough. I can't give it a win and sleep well at night. Just like your retro Spider-Man review, I can't sleep well at night, so I can't let it win because I don't accept that this is good enough for XM at all. Because it's not. This hovering leg and this wobbling shit, it's not good enough. Yeah, they're trying to do something different. They're thinking outside the box. This is magnetised. This is magnetised.
Is the leg not leaning on anything? The one that's raised.
This raised one is meant to be up against there, leaning on this part of the tank, but it's not. And the funny thing is, when this hand is not connected, this peg's not connected.
The problem as well,
it sits in perfectly, but that is pulling it off.
But one of the issues as well was the magnet was broken on there, so there could still be shit in there, and then that makes it pull round.
Possibly.
So there could be that.
Possibly.
Because when, as I say, when you
I've seen this before, not noticed this.
But when you take off the barrel,
give me a score. Engineering.
XM.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So all right, I have to do it. Then. Fuck. All right. 10-9. All right. Okay. You boys win. Price.
She's got nice boots.
Original retail price point.
I mean,
she was very reasonable.
She would have been an old Sideshow piece, so she would have been like $400 when that came out to get that in hand.
Quite dear.
I mean, again, you can't do the shipping costs.
No.
So, but it's still to pre-order it. I think XM were like about.
$9.90 was it?
I don't know.
I
think it was earlier that.
800.
Earlier they were like Magneto and stuff like that were like 700-800.
Yeah, I think she's
so
800.
700-800 is about £400. This is $400. That's 3 something. So this is still cheaper.
Yeah.
But then, for cost to value of what you're getting, and also this came out before that, so it's kind of quite even.
NA 10-10 draw.
It's quite even because you can't put in,
No, you can't.
You can't consider like well, this cost me fucking £500 to ship it.
No, that's not
because
part
it depends where you're at.
That's your location.
Yeah,
you can't deduct points from a statue based on where you live. That's just spastic. Right. Character accuracy. This is a hard one because a reference art to this is exactly what this looks like. So it is right. It is right, but it's not. It's not a classic She-Hulk. It's not a She-Hulk. Other than that art, outside of that picture, that cover.
If you read that comic, then it's true to what you read.
Yes, but that's the point. The reference art. But if I was to put this in a window, or someone was to walk past it that hadn't read that comic, would they believe that she was She-Hulk?
They think it's Gamora.
That's the point.
Literally, they'll go past and go,
if you haven't read that, if you're not one of the few people that read that comic, do you think that's She-Hulk? Is that character accuracy, or is it not? This is the problem. This is the issue.
Can you pull up the cover?
She looks just like it. It looks just like it.
I don't know, it's just because she's pretty skinny. And Savage Hulk #1.
This is
No,
this
she-
is a normal run of She-Hulk.
It is a normal. It's a modern. It's a modernised version. It's not the classic one. Looks like that.
She-Hulk 27.
Oh, I thought you said it was based
It
off
is
the
a
first
variant cover. It's not. This is what I'm saying.
Okay.
If you're talking about a
I thought
She-Hulk
Johnny was saying
comic,
it's based
she
off the
looks
first.
like this. If you're talking about a modern She-Hulk variant, looks like that.
I know. I thought.
Exactly that.
It is, yeah.
yeah. I
From a
thought you
slight
said it
angle,
was-
isn't it? Like a little bit of an angle. Like, well, yeah. Well, you'd need to, because no fucker would know what she was otherwise. They'd be like, oh, Gamora, that's fuck. Who made that?
When you put the weights on her, though, everyone knows it's She-Hulk. Then as soon as you put the weights on her,
I think
Yeah, but
so.
that don't come with it.
But you see how that.
the weights.
But you see how the
we probably
you
can't
see
need
how
Johnny,
the
by the way.
visible significance of strength identify She-Hulk.
Yeah.
If you don't have it, it doesn't look like it.
And
See
it,
what I'm
didn't,
saying?
and it didn't come with it.
No, it didn't come with it.
And I
Oh,
don't think we could hear Johnny
tough.
arguing, by the way.
Mike. Go on.
XM.
XM.
What's this one?
Character accuracy.
XM.
Okay. You agree? 10, 9. This is not going to be. And resale value. Now, resale value, this is where it gets interesting because you are making a loss on her.
If you bought her retail...
So that's a
every time
10.8. That's a 10.8 for Sideshow. Has to be. Sideshow is all profit in that regard. And that is a loss. That can't be 10.9.
Especially exclusive.
If you're breaking even and making money, it's a 10.9. But if you're making a loss and you're making profit, then you lose. That's a standing 8.
The exclusive She-Hulk sells triple, quadruple what it was retail
Yeah,
for.
definitely. All right, still, it's near enough a draw. That's just too close to call.
But who would have thought that?
That's really, it's much closer than people would anticipate, that's for sure.
All right, so what we do then is we'll run through it and let's see who wins. So, XM, we got 9, 9, 10, 10, 9, 10, 94.
94 out of 100. Well
94
done.
out of 100.
Not bad.
And Sideshow, we've got 10, 9, 9, 9, 10, 9, 10, 10. Okay, fucking hell. It's pretty close.
Is it? What is it?
XM Studios, and this is my UFC point system. XM Studios has 94% by doing it this way, by doing a 10-9 must win.
Must.
With
10-9
a
must system.
10-8 with the knockdown kind of thing.
Yeah.
So XM Studios has 94, and Sideshow Collectibles, out of a possible 100, has 96. So that's much closer than I thought it would be.
I think that the sheer fact that this is considered a grail when sells for really big money is the defining factor. That's
Well,
the
that's
moment.
something, I mean, like if you take, if you run through here and you just say something like, I don't know, what's this one? Character accuracy. If that would have gone the other way, it would have been draw. One of these ones would have gone the other way.
Yeah,
it
definitely.
would have
Yeah,
been
yeah.
draw.
And they were
So,
tight.
Pretty close.
It was really close. I mean, people would have you believe that this is a mismatch, but I don't believe it is as much of a mismatch.
I think with this kind of point system, though, I mean, like if it's a whitewash, it's still, it can be 100 to 90.
Yeah.
But then also, unless it's like total knockouts all the way, then it's 100 to 80.
Yes.
So that's the kind of worst case scenario.
Exactly.
So I guess that way it makes it a lot closer and kind of balances out a lot more in that respect.
I think it is kind of that close, and it's all up to interpretation. It genuinely is. That's what happens. But I've, personally, if I was going to get a She-Hulk in my collection, I wouldn't get the Sideshow one. I don't identify it as She-Hulk. I just don't. It put her in amongst loads of other people, other quarter scale female pieces. She's going to be small.
Should we go around and say which one would you buy?
Buy?
Out of 5.
Okay.
If it was like, if you were to have one in your collection,
Yep.
just
I'll
should
be
we
on
go
my
around?
own,
So
though.
Andy?
I own the Sideshow one, so I read Sideshow.
Okay, Andy says Sideshow.
Sideshow.
Mike, Sideshow. Sideshow Johnny. And
I go XM.
I'd go Sideshow.
See, I'm on my own because,
really,
but for me, it's much more important that I can identify her as what I want to.
Right in my notice.
I'm not saying that. I would like to see her with slightly more muscles, though.
Yeah.
If they could-
Even
if
looking
they
at
could
the-
change slightly.
Even looking at the reference you showed me, it's from high up looking down, and she looks bigger. She looks bigger. Like I think,
Put her a bit more muscle on
as I
the
say,
arms.
I bet you.
does Gamora Gamora even wears this?
She
You know,
does,
fucking
yeah.
Guardian. She wears this,
She does, yeah. She has them
and her
colour
face
trousers.
looks like that. So I mean, like,
You can actually take the trousers off.
oh hello.
Oh, hello, Johnny. Yeah, if you really try, you can take the trousers off.
She's got some
Is that a
nice
white
legs.
mark across her knee? That one.
It's like crusted and
Bit crusted,
like jizz.
bit stiff that one.
All right.
Stiff because
Anyway, what we do is we'll finish. This is going to be a really fun video to edit, and
it's gonna take a while, especially with our maths.
do the usual: like, comment, subscribe, share, click on the thumbs up, and
Tell us which one you're going to buy. Why?
definitely, click on the thumbs up as well. It does help with the sort of algorithms and things like that. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Peace.
Peace.
You have an itch and some yellow pus.
Does it burn when you pee?
Are you a sausage with no bun?
Are the beef curtains closed?
The wizard sleeve not full of magic? Will she not fuck you anymore?
Oh man, too many carbs.
Yeah. Pizza! Oh. Alright, you doing intro, man?
Yeah, not yet. Oh man.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. By my calculation, Sideshow wins. Here.
Sideshow 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Why did that? So the engineering.
Yeah, you gave it to Sideshow. I'd had it as a non-score, but you gave it to that.
No.
What was the
Everyone
score?
gave engineering to XM, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah.
So that's wrong.
Okay.
So that's fucking hell, man. That's 10. That's 9.
Where's your?
Dude, you've added an extra 10 there. Why have you got?
Who says I'm not trying to make someone win?
Why you are retarded, man? Why
Thanks.
are you even here?
I don't know. I don't do numbers. Remember, I'm English.
10, 20, 30, 40.
Where's your calculator?
50, 60, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4,
what's that?
28.
175 quid. Who'd you want?
88,
Who'd you 175 quid to?
40, 50,
Go on, give me the numbers. I'll add them up for you.
50. Well, you got a bit cockeyed. 10,
Yeah.
10.
Is that 96?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Is that 96 you got?
No, for fuck's sake.
Plus 50 is 86.
Plus 8.
Huh? Plus 8. Okay,
so
plus
50.
8 is...
Oh my fucking God. What is wrong with you?
Plus 8. 44.
Plus 50.
94.
That can't be right. So 40. So then 50.
Right?
Right. Plus 1, 2, 3, 36.
Yeah.
Plus 8.
Where's Big Bird? Fuck me.
Where's
94.
Where's the fucking count, man?
94. What's the score?
All right. So let's add this up. I can't do that with a serious face to be like. All right. So hello. Yeah.
I'll do it.
No, you.
I've got much better.
No. Fuck off.
Let me do it.
I want to make out like I'm the fucking good Jew, and I know about that. All right, so yeah,
Let's get the result. What was it?
Wait, you do that again because you fucking made me jump. Not so energetic next time, man. My fucking heart.
Who won?